Yeah, thank you. So is it just about compliance? What do citizens and customers, users, what do they think of responsible AI?
It's an interesting question because what we've seen both in research and we tried to spend quite a lot of time of just understanding what's beyond rhetorics. Overall, I would say that media tends to be quite unnuanced because it's always interesting to bring things into a simple dichotomy or a simple. It's all wonderful, so very positive focus on the possibilities of AI, which are there and apparent when being adopted at scale. But also there has been also quite strong rhetorics around in media and social media around the perils of AI, the risk of AI creating existential risks. And I think, of course, media plays its role, and social media plays on its algorithms to drive interest for topics. But beyond that rhetorics, we do see a decline in trust. Both generally for organizations and public officials. We also see a decline in trust in digital, specifically in connection to that it's hard to understand. It's very complex technology, but also driving the idea of that technology will impact work. That it will automate away work, which has previously been quite. Automation has usually been automation that replaces work or eliminates work has usually been a topic for blue collar sectors. While with the entrance of automation at scale, with the use of AI and generative AI, specifically around text generation or task generation. Or automation, it's also been surfacing as a topic of impacting white collar work sectors. So I would say there is definitely an challenge that needs to be met in terms of building trust. Building trust for digital solutions, building trust in how this will impact our lives, building trust in how we are still in control of critical processes, whether that being essential services for us from a public sector entity, but also how we're as users and consumers have relevant insights, and there is relevant transparency to those products and services that we're using, and then we avoid systemic risks when these are used at scale. I think all of these challenges are real. I think it's also sometimes that we need to cater for them to the extent that they are present, in that we are also actively engaging in seeing how we can create the frameworks to build trust over time, that we find ways of transparently communicating of how products and services using AI are being used, that we get a process into place in how we mitigate and control, building trust over time. Because I think that trust for digital solutions utilizing AI will be a critical component going forward, both for the products and services that we're using, but also for building confidence for senior leadership in terms of investing resources and time into adopting and using AI within their organizations. So I think trust is the bedrock of using AI going forward.